we just got to play him. There's not going to be no damn ceremony for him or nothing like that. So no ceremony for Teflon Tom, who won 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots. That according to Cowart. Before we get into this, Max, you know we're going to be at that game, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Wouldn't miss it.
and we're like, you're going to be in Patriots place.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to go back to Cape Cod in, like, I don't know, since I made the cliff prediction. But, you know, other than that, everything's okay.
Oh, you could go back to Cape Cod. Stephen A., I'll start with you. What's your reaction to these comments?
Oh, my Lord. Boy, y'all lucky I'm still, just getting over my illness over the past few days. Who the hell is this? What, Byron Cowart? Is that what his name is? I mean, I looked him up. Played at Maryland? Maryland? Is that's what it is? He's a defensive lineman. Yeah, 5th round pick, if I remember correctly, right? Am I right about that, Molly? I think. Let me try to look this up here. I think I'm right about it. I mean, in the 5th round, the 159th overall pick, playing in New England. Oh, by the way, you arrived after the 18 previous years. Tom Brady was there, in which he went to 9 Super Bowls, won 6 of them. Division crowns, what is it, 15, 16 of them? If not more, I might be off. Who the hell is Byron Cowart think is? Did you consult with Robert Kraft, the owner? I think that he's going to make that call. And I think that he's going to make sure that Tom Brady, some big montage, something's going to be showing their level of appreciation for the greatness that man displayed for 19 years in the New England Patriots uniform. Do you understand, Byron Cowart, that the only reason the New England Patriots matter is because of Tom Brady? Do you understand that? It ain't because of Steve Grogan. It ain't because of anybody like that, okay? It's because of Tom Brady. Damn straight because of Drew Bledsoe. Now, Bill Belichick might have something to do with that. But the nerve, the unmitigated gall, I mean, what the hell is wrong with you to sit up there and utter such blasphemy out of your mouth? Who do you think you are? Now, you might step on the field and the 1 sack that you have in your career, okay, over the course of 14 games and 29 tackles, okay, you might sack Tom Brady. You might get a tackle or 2. We get all of that, but you don't sound disrespectful like that about Tom Brady. And speaking for the team, no, you ain't qualified to do that. Robert Kraft's gonna make sure of that decision. And oh, by the way, Byron Cowart, when you go out in the streets of Foxborough, Massachusetts, or anywhere in Massachusetts, especially Boston or whatever, why don't you say that to them and watch what kind of reaction you get from them, that we ain't welcoming Tom Brady. Tom Brady will always be welcomed. In Foxborough, you, my friend, in light of what you said, you the one that might not be welcome.
Cowart's like, so what if he went to 9? What about the other 9 years he was there? It's not like he did it last year on a torn MCL or, oh, he did?
Oh, yeah, he did.
I love the attitude, Stephen A. I'm not going to lie. I love the attitude in that player because the player's like, I don't care who it is. We're playing against them. I'm just trying to beat them. But you do not say that out loud in the press. That's a rookie mistake or a second-year mistake or whatever. You don't say that in the press. You know what's even worse than Tom Brady? Tom Brady with bulletin board material. What are you doing? You don't say it out loud.
Facts,
but right, but I do appreciate the attitude. Now, some coach, if Belichick's in the mood, someone's got to put their arm around this kid and be like, that's right. That's the right point of view. Don't
Just
ever say that again out loud. Ever. Think it. Don't say that in the press.
Listen, man. There's certain things you just don't say, about certain people. Like Tom Brady. Tom Brady might pick on him the whole game. Tom Brady might. Remember, now listen, did we not just see Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, who is phenomenal? He's great. Did we not just see Tom Brady pick on him in the Super Bowl because he was talking smack to Tom Brady? Now, imagine what could happen to this guy right here.
Howard's got to go out and get 3 sacks now.
The only thing I could compare it to, Max, was years ago. I could say it now, but I wouldn't do it to him for years because I loved him so much. But I remember when Dikembe Mutombo was playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, and he was arguing. He literally was arguing with me one day. Steve,
MJ story.
Kareem. I said, don't you ever say that in public. Don't you ever utter those words in public. I said I won't quote you. Don't you ever mention your hook as the sky hook, as the same as the sky hook. Don't you ever mention yourself in the same breath as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Have you lost your mind? And I wouldn't write it because I got so much love for Dikembe Mutombo.
I
wouldn't quote him. I wouldn't quote him. He's retired now. It's been a long time. But I wouldn't quote him for that. But I like, how dare you? The blasphemy. These are the kind of things I'm talking about. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.